Hope you're ready to grunge because it's the big Sleepover Moviecast. Starring me, DNA. And tonight, from 1992, an American romantic comedy film. Written, co-produced, and directed by Cameron Crowe, starring Bridget Fonda, Campbell Scott, Kira Sedgwick, and Matt Dillon. Featuring appearances by several musicians prominent in the 1990s grunge movement of Seattle, it's Singles. Yes, Singles. I am interested to watch this one for the first time. I don't believe I have ever seen this, despite its tie-in to the music of my favorite generation, the 90s, and particularly grunge music. Eddie Vedder and members of Pearl Jam appear in this film, as well as Alice in Chains, Soundgarden, and cameos by director Tim Burton, basketball player Xavier McDaniel, and Paul Giamatti apparently also appear. The film also features Bill Pullman, Eric Stoltz, Jeremy Piven. I believe this is the first Jeremy Piven, but not the last we'll do here on this movie cast. And Tom Skerritt. Film was a success, budget of $9 million, took home $18.5, and was shot at a number of locations around Seattle. The Gasworks Park, Capitol Hill, Jimi Hendrix's original grave, Pike Place Market, and the Virginia Inn. Thank you, Wikipedia, for all this data. The Central Coffee Shop featured in the film is now closed and was the OK Hotel. Now, having a Central Coffee Shop in Seattle is interesting. Well, if that reminds you of a bunch of single people hanging out together, well, Crowe claims that this movie inspired the television series Friends. This film does have a pretty good critical approval rating. Roger Ebert was a fan. Meanwhile, the Seattle The Stranger newspaper, which was an alternative bi-weekly, or is an alternative bi-weekly newspaper in Seattle, was less kind to the use of the local background, saying he basically sucked up the hipness of our little burg and gave nothing back. And okay, maybe we'll have to see, because I have not seen this. This is not a sleepover classic, but this is one of the indie, even though it's a Cameron Crowe film, but it's an indie-ish, coming-of-age-ish, early 90s film, and we're going to watch probably a dozen of those here in season 2 on the movie cast. Now, interesting about the music, they formed a fictitious band here called Citizen Dick. Citizen Dick has a fictional album. Chris Cornell of Soundgarden, RIP, took it as a challenge to write songs for the film using those titles, and Spoon Man was one of it. So later they did a electric version of Spoon Man and put it on their album, but here it's an acoustic feature and on the deluxe edition of the soundtrack. Most of Matt Dillon's wardrobe in the movie actually belonged to Pearl Jam bassist Jeff Ament. So I'm expecting a lot of good music. I'm expecting drugs, although I believe this movie is a little lighthearted. Back to Roger Ebert's review, it's not a great cutting-edge movie. So I think you want it to be kind of avant-garde. I think you want it to be anti. I think you want it to be cutting-edge, but not too whimsical and disorganized for audiences. So what I'm reading there is the plot is going to kind of go willy-nilly, and a lot of it's going to be about image and identity and probably feeling. And I'm okay with that, because again, it's sentimental for me. Being right on the cusp of Gen X, I don't really understand the breakdown. I don't think it makes any sense. Is it when you're born, or is it when you come of age? And I'm of the belief it's when you come of age. So for me, that was right around the 90s. And so seeing these older kids, these older men and women, I would identify with them. And I still do to this day. So it's a romantic comedy. So we'll deal with whatever whimsy comes from that, but at least it'll have a good soundtrack, I think. So I have the Blu-ray of this. I have the track pulled up, and let's dive in. 3, 2, 1, go. You should hear laughter, a little guitar, and you should see the WB logo. It already does have a Friends-like feel, doesn't it? I think the Replacements, who wrote the theme song, Clap, 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 wrote a song for this film, too. If it's this one, even more hilarious. It's interesting that the film has this font, and yet the color on the cover, it's got like a, kind of like a courier or a typewriter type font. Oh, Matt Dillon. Life. Song written by Paul Westerberg. Who? Guess what? Lead singer songwriter for the Replacements. Well, how about that? Mm. Oh, apologies. I'm a dumbass. It's the Rembrandts wrote the theme song for Friends. I should know better. All right, this guy following her around a little. Oh, way to correct the handsome European savior. Oh, I drew you. What a crafty little guy. All right, so we just enter love territory right away. I see what they mean by whimsical and lighthearted. So they bang this quickly. Good. Marry him, so he stays. I mean, you knew this getting into it. It is a promise ring. I have given myself to Jesus. Blowjob. Garage door opener. Okay. Nice stain on his shirt. Oh, when you could be schlubby. Jesus. What is this? A play? Why are we changing camera? Do we need this much magic realism here? Ooh, honey. Yeah. How do you know he wants to marry you? The games? Didn't you just get out of high school? Well, all right. I stand corrected, but empty promise that always is broken. That sounds like Eddie Vedder. Yeah. For grunge, this is very like urbane grunge. And how old is Kira Sedgwick supposed to be here? Oops. He lied. Yeah, it's not even worth it. Bitch, you knew him 10 days and gave you a little romantic tryst. Dodge dart. Mm. Yeah, what's with these interstitials? This is, about as gripping as Friends, to be honest. It's a lot of exposition that's just relationship drama. And if I was his best friend, I might give a shit. But as a new viewer, I don't care about any of this. Fucking Ross saying this. I mean, I guess Ross never had a date. But yeah, cheese ball. Wow. So cool. Hopefully that woman wanted to kiss him, unlike the famous victory over Germany Day or whatever, the return home to New York. It was good advice then. I don't know. Steve may not. He doesn't look like a bright child. Show him the fucking diagram. That was cute. What's this addressing us directly, though, too? We're going to get a narration in this film as well. Can we pick a style? I really hope Matt Dillon brings some darkness to this. All these upbeat, strummy, Django pop stuff, Jangle pop is, I like it. Don't get me wrong, but it's charming. And let's not over romanticize Seattle. Yeah, just a child. You've been reading Ayn Rand? Jesus. There he is. God, he's really bad, isn't he? Oh, is he? Nice. Okay. He's not bad. They're not grungy enough, although this is looking better. They actually look like Pearl Jam here. A lot of grunge fashion was because it was cold as fuck up there. And here in hot Texas, it's kind of sucked to wear, plaid fucking shirts like that. Jacket indoors. What, are you crazy? Uh, well, at least he's up front. Yeah, Janet is quite dumb here, out of choice. Cliff. So only a couple years before is when Dylan did Drugstore Cowboy. Much darker film. Fucking mimes. Yeah. Okay, I mean, I don't mind the soundtrack. Some of the visuals are great, but yeah, overall this is like a PG movie, and that's what's bugging me. Chris Cornell? Uh, I guess she's making hardcore eyes back, but he's kind of really staring. Now, is Nirvana anywhere around here? I'm going to guess no. Nirvana was blowing up around this point. Not that Pearl Jam wasn't, but in the next couple of years, they both would achieve way too much fame. And this music would no longer be the darling of the Upper West Coast. It would be mainstream. There's a lot of talking that I wouldn't be able to hear at a venue this loud. I would also have earplugs in. Listen, children who go to rock shows, put in fucking earplugs if you want to have your hearing. All right? It's way too easy to get that fucked up once you get older. You can hear everything just fine, and you learn how to like have conversations and chill on them. So just do it. We're huge in Europe. We're huge in Australia. Touching dicks. I mean, that was okay. I think that's Alice in Chains. Again, I'm coming across as a real music fucking noob, and I'm actually a little better than this. I should be more prepared. But at least I'll own up to it, okay? And at least I knew I had to figure it out for you. You're talking really loud, sir. Shut up. I can hear you fine. Thank you. See? 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 That's me, that old crotchety fuck. Good music cue. The blues are always the right decision. I'll take this over some more fucking cheese dick dialogue. Oh, I got a soul patch, baby. Mm. Bumped her. He's a civil engineer? What is he? Man? Don't call me man just because I'm black, you fucking cracker ass Jack. Come on. Another man? Is he going to call a white person man? Which, by the way, listen for that. That is a real thing people do. Hey, look, it's a map of Seattle, as if we didn't know. Well, I guess he works at a Department of Transportation. All right. City planner. Cool job. I wonder if you do have to have a engineering degree. Ugh. Paul G, man. Giamatti getting in. Good cameo by him. More cutesy dialogue. Has a pocket watch, not on a chain. Here's my car. It's a classic. The transfer looks good. So here's some compliments. It's a very pretty transfer. Oh, she did the thing. Okay, so here you go. To know if a girl does that is like the ultimate test. Yeah. Yeah, see? But there's a movie that's based around that. They're kind of making it a minor thing here, but it's definitely a thing. And I got to find the name of that film where it's like a big deal. A Bronx Tale. That's okay. But that came a couple years after this. But hey, stay tuned. We'll have to watch that one because of De Niro. Ha ha ha. Oh, dude, if you get the backyard date, you're doing well. It's dark. There's mood lighting. She's going to get cold. So you'll cuddle. It's a great date idea. But you're way too busybody with your neighbors. And this is REM. Yeah, go on. Okay. I agree. This man is the right idea. Mm. Xavier McDaniel. Ooh. The true mark of a hipster. Oh, of course. Mm. Busted out that Tom Jones, man. It's not a bad take right there. Look at him lock into her. Too much eye contact. Just gonna throw my bag down like that? Mm-hmm. Look how nice her jeans are, though. These are not the real grunge people. These this is probably what I would be. This would be the outsiders looking in. The yuppies. Nice. I like that. Damn. Girl's kind of into her. Free condoms. It's in a morgue. That's not a creepy statement at all, is it? Uh, Rainy Day, Dream Away by Jimmy. God damn. It's cool. I don't care. I'll play everything cool till we bang, but then I'll get weird. Mm-hmm. Where would you have rather met me? me at all. Is oh very small. It's my waterfall. That was an interesting subliminal blip. All right. At this point, I'd be wrapping up that date. Yep. Welcome to the great dichotomy here. The handshake. Got her. Oh, round two. But you have to make the move again. Whoa. Weird. Weird that he offered her that already. And also, she came back, bro. If you really want it, dive on it there. I mean, she's got the whole world in her hands. I don't think I've ever brushed my teeth like this. Although, no hate, not going to lie, Kira probably should be brushing right now instead of not. Those too many lattes, too many cigarettes. Followed her home? Well, that's not weird. Wow. Took a risk here, gentlemen. I can't say I recommend this one. Oh, she still didn't brush her teeth. You know she needed to because she was about to. Yeah, this is some 90s era behavior. People who can't say what they want and are risking it all. You can't just follow women home because I mean, did she tell him where she lived? I don't remember, but ooh, okay. If we get a little nudity here, the film will be back. I want to see male and female ass, though. Nope. Of course, we're getting interrupted. Oh. Ugh, what a toxic fucking friend to have. I'll kick his ass. Mm. Uh-oh. Try not to ejac, girl. This may be the best part of the movie. The inclusion of and the cut to. Yeah. Best part of the movie. This has brought it back a little bit. It's hard, man. That's the thing you want to know. If you're turned on, it's not something easy. It's not easy to dissociate from the moment. Soy sauce and champagne. And a wedding cake, apparently. Nasty lettuce, man. What's that, a smear of tomato? Or rot? They all have really cool posters, don't they? You gotta yell Gary Pate or it won't go in. Like you yell Kobe, man, before you shoot anything. So apparently Johnny Depp was offered this role and turned it down. I don't blame him. If I read the script, I would see how sugar pop it was too. Sugar pop disguised as a grunge film. Drifter. That's a good photo of Jimmy. Steven Tyler. Cindy Crawford. See previous episode, fair game. There's Eddie. Yes. I like when Dylan does comedy, though. He's fantastic in There's Something About Mary. And he is kind of the most serious character in this film. That is, again, not really that clever. It's not terrible, though. But it is something I would let a 10-year-old see. I should have seen this in theaters, basically. Damn. See, talk about rich girl. How is she affording implants? Nice computer program, bro. Oh, Bill Pullman. Pullman versus Paxton. R.I.P. Paxton. A little less powerful. What? What an odd scene. Well, better than the feet picture she has hanging in her kitchen. Blue Oyster Cult with Citizen Dick. They're that famous? New Year's Eve, 1990? Oatmeal Mask? Or something along the lines. Peanut butter? Wrong number. Yep. Called it. Yeah. Get him. The interstitials are also annoying here. And Steve is friends with her. What an odd triangle is growing here. Eh, it's a great statue. Again, the photography is good. The color is good. The sets are good. The costumes are okay. They seem like a polished Gap version of grunge. And yes, even his. Jesus, dude. All right. Fucking cheese dick. He is a Ross. Then again, so am I. So I know my own type. Ooh. Okay. Well, he'll just show up at her house. I mean, it's coming right over. I mean, weird, weird behaviors all around here. And much like probably fucking Friends, which I've not seen in forever and I don't care to rewatch, it's probably all invented by their own stupidity and lack of honesty and lack of directive speaking and yada, yada, yada. I mean, do we care about these upwardly mobile, successful 30 something white people, although they're playing 20s? I mean, I guess maybe they're in their 20s. I can't tell, but they don't come across as real grunge kids or the Portland and by proxy Seattle dirty kid groups. Let's not. Yeah, that's also the case. Wow. Now he is the quote nice guy in this film, and she has dated a series of liars and other things. So This is a weird contradiction of scenes. Lobotomized. I mean, he's a little Magoo. The words of Jim Carrey. I don't think she's had this kind of guy. Now, yes, nice guys like me, we we definitely pull our own fucking asshole cards, but if she hasn't dealt with that before, then she's, that comes later. That's more of a long-term psychological discussion where you realize that ultimately you have nothing to talk about with the person you're with. Uh, just attack her. Throw your fucking Diet Coke at her. Yeah, she's much too LA for this scene. Maybe that's the problem. They're all LA brats. Should have cast locals. Nothing like a power redhead in a green suit, though. Uh, any relation to Kira? Okay. Oh, so she's Kira's first cousin once removed. There you go. Rich nepotistic family. Oh, there's Cameron Crowe back there. Looking like the lead singer of a gothy 80s band. Kind of looked like Tim Burton at that age, too. Oh, look. What? This is very much Lebowski, is it not? Then you picked the wrong video. Kind of looked like Robert Smith a little, too, minus lipstick, but Jesus. All right, sure. So they're all friends, but Kira is not. I guess she is new, right? Wow, there's Eddie Vedder. I mean, he's acting stoned, but they haven't done a single fucking bit of drugs in this film. Another reason this is a PG movie. He really went for an accessible Hollywood film here. I guess that's why it made, 19 off 9 or whatever. But aside from it being pretty to look at and me loving these actors and musicians, this is kind of stupid. Maybe that's how happy it was in Seattle. Maybe all this rage of Jeremy and I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. Breed, baby. What a song. If y'all are youngins looking for some sort of nostalgia trip here and stumbled across this movie cast and thought it was the film and got mad and then realized it's some schlub with Invisalign who can't even speak eloquently anymore or sound out his S's. Ooh, that sounded terrible on the mic. Well, let me just say, turn this off now and go watch Breed live at, I forget where, but it's not some big event, and the camera will be chasing Cobain, and there'll be a weird dancer doing kind of a psychotic version of the monkey, and Dave Grohl will spew sweat or water into the air and play his drums. Super amazing. And Kurt Novoselic, I forget how you say it, he'll be shoeless, and they'll play Breed. Yeah, these two belong together. These old friends. No, it's not. I mean, she's like a supermodel gorgeous. Are we kidding ourselves here? Now, he would look cooler if he had some long hair. You know, you got to own the scene, bro. I like Pullman. She should end up with Pullman, actually. And wait a minute. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Have they not acted together? Hold on. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, good call. Yes, I knew it. Bridget Fonda and Bill Pullman come together in future. Stay tuned. I'm going to buy it right now. Lake Placid. That makes me feel so good to know. You should. Yeah, I mean, he's kind of hunky, isn't he? Yeah. Yeah. At least he's, yeah, they are. Oh, boo hoo. Kind of. Oh, he wants a little more. Yeah, I don't know if you should be kissing the doctor and then go through the surgery. Yeah. Oh, how tender. Bill Pullman's now saving this for me. I do like his romantic comedies. While You Were Sleeping, I mean Sandy Bullock. Uh, what else has she been in though? Um, there's one with Nick Cage. It Could Happen to You. Oh, Bridget Fonda. Yeah. So after this, let's watch. Let's just watch these bad rom coms. His references are just jejune, right? I mean, this isn't even. These aren't deep tracks. I know I sound like a fucking moron commenting on this film, Cherry Poppin' Daddies. Hey, look. So Cherry Poppin' Daddies would not gain fame for another, 7 years? And they go swing. Look at those black fly sunglasses there. Classic look. Oh, hell yeah. Yep. I, to this day, watch the video of the Japanese bees attacking the Japanese giant hornet. Yeah, bitch. Don't sneeze on me. Yeah, all right. See. Ugh. Really? And data fucking rich surgeon. Yeah, get it, girl. Dance. Have that drunken wine dance in your fucking kitchen to build yourself up. Now that's a lot of clothes to be wearing in the sun. Crow probably asked her to go naked and she wouldn't do it. All right, but her future as a libertarian is disturbing here, right? Another fucking interstitial. Now her eyebrows, though, that's the look. Is it not, kids? You have a special little comb to fluff them up like that? Damn, talk about a lot of chances here. What is even that interesting about her? Ugh. I guess this is why I don't really like rom-coms. I know we see previous episodes, So I Married an Axe Murderer, which I think is an exceptional kind of version of this film. Honestly, they're kind of the same thing, except it's way funnier and way darker. Proving Mike Myers can make something that it's both accessible, not too whatever, has actual nudity. At least get to see his ass. And uh-oh. All of it? Oh, now look at that. You just have as many hilarious as many oh, look at those scars. I never noticed Piven had those scars on his face. Someone whooped his ass straight up. Oh right, he was a I mean, he's distracted. Keep him fired up. Damn. I didn't know he was the king. Oh, that's not abortion. It's pregnancy tests. Why did I assume they were just going to, take some sort of over-the-counter abortion pill? Oh, wait, because that should exist, but it doesn't. I smoke way too much weed. It's a good conversation to bring up. Jesus, they have actual test tubes back then. Eh, eh. There's that disguising your freak out, which you should just share. Wow. Nice infographic you put up back there. So here's your serious moment in the film as we approach Act 3. I don't know. Am I supposed to like Sedgwick as the lead in this? Ugh. Good sound effects. This guy's doing a good job. Haha. Sub Pop shout outs here. All right. This cameo, well done. Calm. All right. I like that man. Yeah. The lonely guy. The lonely guy. Well, we got her in bike pants. What a powerful look still, though. I need more on her character. Like, but why is she so rich? Oopsie. Yeah. I do. Yeah. Listen, bike culture, some of the worst. She's killing it, though. It's a nice bike. Yeah. How you just drop that money? I don't know why you'd be that forthcoming in a big city in the 90s. I don't think you'd tell everyone your business. Oh, God. Yes, those hills. Fuck. Okay. My elite. So this is Pete Horton, actor and director. Professor Gary Shepard on the TV series 30 something. That sounds like a Friends. Yep. And looks like a Friends esque thing, except they're 30 somethings. He is a Washington native. Hell yeah, bro. Hang out there for a while, man. Ooh, correct usage of whom? Wow. You're being plastic. So that man right there was married to Michelle Pfeiffer in the 80s. Interesting. A historic chili dog. Is that a sexy date food to be eating? Get that gas when you're trying to bang later? It's a good shot, though. Can't hate on that. These trips, coastal trips, how are these people affording this? Yeah, I mean, talk about changing hair. She should have made him grow his out. Maybe soften with the goatee. Oh, shout out Barkley. God, they have no chemistry. Ugh. All right. Maybe they do belong together. I'm damn. Nice dummy shot there. You see that? I think she'd be fucking dead. Hit like that. It took him a while to kind of come around. I think he's concussed. and suddenly she's back. Even though she was more coherent right after than he is. Well, I wanted that drama. Here it is. I mean, it's all by chance, but I guess that's fine. I guess things happen by chance, but these characters are just along for the ride. Why does he have that hole in his pants that aren't even tight for that dip can? I'm sure that they made them that way, or he did that. But well, I just got over here. Yeah, all right. I mean, bro, here's the other thing. Like, I don't like this guy either, but the way she's treating him is kind of fucked up. Am I wrong? Like, if you like this guy, fucking like him. Getting pregnant is not an accident. And of course, she's okay with it. And of course, they're always sober. No one's doing fucking heroin during the day. I mean, I broke into your car while you were not paying attention. Great. Show it off to all the fucking people who will rip it up. There's Chris Cornell. Now that's who she should get with. And probably wanted to. I mean, I want to. That is a fucking legend of a man with great curly hair. Nice. Nice wig work here on Dylan. And now some more light pop to make this feel just like a bad sitcom. I work late at my job. I'm looking at roads, thinking of you. I'm looking at roads and going to shows, even though I'm 15 years older than everyone there. I can't. Who is he talking like? Bro, get over her, man. Like, you have a great friends group. You can do better than her. There's nothing really special about her. Oh, it's already over. So time jumped. What? So nothing has changed? How long was she gone again? 6 months or what? Ugh. Tobacco grin. Okay. I mean, I'm surprised they even talked to each other, but I guess, they went through something. But this is like the oldest couple of this film. And I guess, I don't know. Why do y'all like each other so much? I think that's the problem. Mm hmm. Well, why don't you want to bang me? Wonder if the musicians were a little put off by this. A lot of porno up there. The fuck you looking at, old man? Wow. Now he's on. Okay, he did that on purpose. That's what a powerful singer can do. See? To flirt in and out of your song. Good body, too. At a club, apparently. Ugh, these people, man. Like, have you not gotten over this? Why? What a weird thing to say first. What a. Okay, I just realized that that's the case, actually. That's hilarious. And I bet a lot younger people as well would be like, oh, he's just somewhere where there's a phone. Maybe the bathroom has a phone, but you're right. That's not a bathroom. But that also means people have been pissing in that all night. Ugh, bro, that smell. I bet it. Is it going to work out or is it going to not? I'm going to hope not. That would give it a better 90s vibe for me. And already we need to make a decision. This film is going on way too long. I've had many beers. That's the best way to say anything. Uh, Deus ex machina. What are you doing? Are you crazy? Okay, the reason I'm saying that, again, for you youngins, is you take a pencil and you track that shit back up in it, and it'll play fine. There may be a little static or something, but oh, good cameo here. I've been burned by this train business. Oh, that was Tim Burton we saw in the background. Okay. See, I should do better. Tom Skerritt here. Always great with a mustache. One of the best. Soundgarden here. The wall's gonna fall. Yep. Okay. All right. That joke. Oh, she wants to party with Sammy Hagar. Um. Yeah. How is she jet setting all over the fucking world? These rich people. Wow. Damn. Well done. He said the same shit. Tom Skerritt is 90 years young. God bless that man. Now he wants her. Okay. So, I mean, the tedium of this, man. Like, a good rom com will have more danger. I'm really slow to the game here, and it's not a surprise to me. I've been stressed and tired in my real life. Not to put my. Finally, she looks better with that hair up. But yeah, not to put my problems out there for all you internet folk, but I think that's a reason why I'm slow to the uptick, slow to the game here. Now, again, Matt Dillon and that guy right there also appeared together in Drugstore Cowboy. I mean, I wish I could believe this guy had the balls to even go off like this. Frampton? I mean, he's listening to jazz. Girl, go get him. Fuck that, touch my dick. I've been burned by trains before. Yeah, how long is this film? Like, how many arcs do we need? Like, I don't care anymore about any of these people. That phase is called freaking the fuck out. Well, I'm with that, man. You're wigging. They cut too soon from her. She did a great acting there. You did an act. Oh, you did a little act. Good for you. Now say what's up to Jane for me. Top 10 sex panthers of all time. My God, invented exercise videos. You just mentioned him and thought about him. Architecture. See, yuppies. What? Yeah. He looks better with some scruff, doesn't he? Should have a beard. Oh. They've been down that road before, apparently. She should get with Bill Pullman. Corgan again. Corgan. Sorry, Corgan. So this is the Christianity aspect here. He's confessing things now. Now I'm being open. Now I'm giving. Yeah, see. I do know this is textbook. People are not complex. God, her pupils are dilated though. His are not. His look normal. Probably on that lithium. Nice line. Yeah. That's a funny thing to say. She's very elvish, She could have played an elf princess. in a certain Hobbit movie. No, the girl I least care about. I'm going to go ahead and give it up to Fonda for stealing this film for me, even though we're supposed to care more about Sedgwick. This long deciding that, hey, I'm not going to do any better than you is kind of a fucked up thing. Maybe that's how life works. I don't know. I don't have these issues with communication, and that tends to explode a relationship before it can drag on like this, and thankful for it. God, he's terrible, isn't he? Jan. I love you, Jan. Yeah, is he breaking in and leaving these? He has no job now? Did I miss that part? I guess he failed with his proposal, so he was fired. Go live big. I'll just go drive over, show up. Ugh. Fucking Oscar the Grouch looking bitch. I hate to be rude, but I am not bought into this fantasy. Well, that sounds very selfish and not cool. I guess that would be cute if she didn't say what she just said. But I guess that's a bluff. She does want it. I'm. Back to square one. There's that garage clicker again, which is the weird, tchotchke of this fucking film. Why did Ebert like this so much? I mean, he did call it out. He's the one who called it out for being not at all what the cover makes it seem like, or the descriptions. You go to this. Forever. I mean, I feel that, man. And that's the way it should be. Should live alone first and then live with someone. My God. Best decision you can make is living alone if you can afford it. Her in those hats, man. What is this elevator? Well, isn't it nice when it's that easy? And I don't want the world to see you, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand when everything's made to be broken. I just want you to know who I am. I mean, see, substitute your fucking alt song here. All right, well, I'm glad I watched it. Visually, there's a lot to like. Cinematography, although split between two people, is very good. The transfer is very good. The color is good. The palette is good. The costumes are good, if not yuppie. It has absolutely nothing to do with the underground scene. It is the dichotomous opposite of Drugstore Cowboy or anything edgier. Yeah, and any song that goes na 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 na, that sums it up. This is Friends, the fucking movie. He's absolutely right for calling that out. Shout out Chris Cornell and Pearl Jam and Alice in Chains and the actual musicians in this. Good for you. Although he has a minimal role, I did like Dylan. I preferred Fonda. I really did not like our two leads. I think they both are bad, actually. Very bad. I don't know if it's this movie. I honestly am not a Kira Sedgwick fucking completist, so I can't comment there. But the combination of Pullman and Fonda is absolutely fantastic. I'm glad to know that we can watch them again in Lake Placid. Music overall is good because I like it. I know it's the poppier side of alt, and I get it, and that's how it should be described. A pop alt movie. Jeremy Piven actually is likable in this, and we'll watch Jeremy Piven very soon in PCU. Sneak preview if you've made it this far. Tim Burton, that was Tim Burton, although I thought that was Crow because of vaguely similar hair color, etc. But no, that's actual Burton, so prefer that. Now if you like any of these songs, check it out. I'm gonna go ahead and tune on the fuck out, although again it's good to know that this film isn't going to be in my best of 90s indie picks. I wouldn't have known that till I saw it. So, there's nothing wrong with this. You want a lighthearted comedy that's lighter than, but somewhat similar to So I Married an Axe Murderer, the first act and a half. Check this out. If you like Friends, check this fucking out. You'll love this film. And with that, good night. Na 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 na